Hello, Marcela. Welcome to the class. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. Fine, thank you. What about you?
Okay, I'm doing great today. Thank you for asking. How was your day?
My day was relaxed, teacher. Relax. I I have done housework as I'm on vacation. Um, and sometimes I go out with my sister or friends and take a nap in some cases. That's it.
Okay, pretty good. So you did well. I can see that you have a busy day today. Okay, let's wait a moment for your classmates and then we start, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Welcome, Sonia. How are you today?
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
I
Okay, welcome to the class. It's 8 and 10. It's 8 and 10 minutes. So we are going to start. Well, thank you, girls, for coming to our last class. Well, Juan is here. So thank you for coming to this class, everybody. Remember that today we are, well, this is the last class that we will have. We don't have more grammar topics. We don't have more practices about units because I guess most of you already finished with activities on the platform. We will check that in a moment, okay? But in this moment, everybody, we will start our class. And we will have short practices, guys. I don't know, maybe we will have time to go early, but we will have some practices about a review and give me a second. It says evaluation, guys, but this is not an evaluation. This is a speaking practice. You can see it as a speaking practice, right? Everybody, today to start our class, I want to ask you about this. As you know, everybody, today we finish with the intermediate levels. You already passed intermediate 1, I guess. You already passed intermediate 2, and now you pass or you finished with intermediate 3. Now, everybody, I want you to practice and tell me what's your biggest success. You can tell me your biggest success in life, okay? You can tell me about this, it's okay. But if you have something even bigger than learning English, it's okay. You can tell me about the biggest success you have had in your life. Okay, I will give you 30 seconds to think about this, and then everybody, well, I can listen to your answers. think about your answer now, guys, and then we will practice together. Hello, Juan, how are you today?
Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I can complain.
Okay, well, thank you for coming to our class. We are about to, well, we will start right now with our activities.
You are a few now.
Yes, we are few. I guess it's because this is the last class of this level, right? But thank you for coming, guys. I really appreciate that you come to the class and you come ready, because I know that you are ready to practice. Well, everybody, in this moment, let's start talking about your biggest success in life, okay? Well, we will start. Today we are gentlemen in the class, so ladies first. Marcela, tell me about your biggest success.
Okay, teacher. In my case, my biggest success, and I think, and that was when I was in in high school. Um, I got and the best score, and I had opportunity to study in SN, and I received a class about math and language, um, and personal superations, I think I said.
Okay.
And I study for 2 years, and only on Saturdays, and it was uh, a great experience. I learned many things. I consider that it was biggest success in my life.
Okay, it sounds really good. Well, first of all, congratulations because of the things you achieved by that time when you were in high school. And it's pretty good that you have this opportunity to go to, in this case, to SN and receive different speeches about, well, about those motivational topics, which is something important. And it helped you a lot. I consider that it helped you a lot because all those kind of experiences always helped us to grow, uh, in this case personally or academically. But it was great. Thank you for sharing, Marcela, about this success that you got when you were in high school. It's pretty good. What about you, Sonia? What's your biggest success? Hello, Sonia.
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let me think. Okay. I think my biggest success was uh, I um when I was 18 years old, and I was obtained a scholarship to continue high school. I think was my biggest success, teacher.
Okay, it sounds
I'm
really good. Yeah, I listened that you are kind of sick. Okay, I'm really sorry because of it. Did you already take medicine?
yes.
Okay, well, I hope you feel better soon, and that you can speak like you do, like you do normally. Okay, but thank you for sharing. It was a scholarship to continue with your high school studies. Pretty good. It sounds great. What is the organization or the program where you receive the scholarship?
What was what?
Oh, what is the program or the organization that, in this case, that give you that gave you the the
Ah,
scholarship?
and I don't remember, but Molsa
Oh,
gave me gave me the scholarship.
okay, so that's pretty nice. It sounds okay. It sounds pretty good. Well done. Okay, thank you for sharing, Sonia, about your biggest success. It was a great opportunity for you, I know. So it's pretty good that you could continue with your studies. Thank you for sharing. What about you, Juan? What's your biggest success?
Well, to be honest, I feel really fascinated that all my partners, well, have been succeed in life, and it's good. But life hasn't been so good to me. So, well, long time ago, as you know, well, my father passed away, and a relative stole our house. It was difficult, and well, in those days, I was 16 years old. I was a young man, so uh, well, we don't have enough things to survive. That's why I have to look for a job when I was 16 years old. Well, it was so difficult, and life hit me every single day. Well, I have to move to many places from Salvador to work, and well, sometimes well, I sleep on the floor. Yes, and well, in a house, obviously, but you're in the floor, just a piece of clothes on it. So it was uh, it's not good for a young man. But well, I told all things because the biggest success uh, that I had been taken, now it's to finish the high school. So it is the biggest, and in the other one is that I'm alive and I keep studying here. The biggest success that I have been taking, that I have been, well, yes, that I have been doing, that I have been, is it that things that I can finish, that I could finish the high school. So it is the biggest, and I feel proud about that.
Okay, well, Juan, thank you for sharing about this. I know that this is very this is personal,
Yeah,
but thank you for sharing, for being confident with us. And also, I know that even though you have gone through different difficult situations, I really appreciate that you continue and that you see these kind of things as your success, because actually they are part of your success. Finishing high school, it's in the situation that you mentioned that you were, it's kind of difficult. There are many situations that can that can help or can affect when we want to continue with, for example, when we want to continue studying. But I really admire that you continue, in this case with high school. Nowadays, you continue learning English, and who knows, maybe later you will have a better position, a better job than or a better opportunities than the ones that maybe you had, the ones that you had when you were younger. I really, as I said before, Juan, I really admire that. Also, I really admire and appreciate that you shared this with us, because that's a great example of success. How we can face the difficulties and then we can succeed in life. Thank you for it, Juan. It's really great. And
thanks.
thank you for your comment also, Marcela. It's so great to read that. Very good. Right now, Maria, can you share what is your biggest success in life? Hello, Maria. Okay, maybe she's having troubles with the internet. But guys, thank you for sharing about your biggest success. As you know, guys, we can see things in different points of view. But that's why I ask you, what's your biggest success? Because we could have gone through different situations and different situations, guys, because what I live is not the same that you lived, or what Sonia lived is not what every one of us lived. That's why everybody, it's pretty good to take these kind of good things that have happened in our life and take them as success, right? And well, as I said before, guys, there are even more things that you will have in front of you, and take them as success also, right? Thank you for sharing about this, guys. As you remember, today's class is just about a speaking practice. That's why I wanted to start our class with this important question, because this is really important, guys. Now that you have achieved a new goal, I could say a new goal, because you finish with the 3 intermediate levels. After that, guys, you will be able to continue with maybe with another with the next level, and you will learn more, you will have more opportunities, and who knows, maybe you will have the opportunity to work in a place where you can put into practice what you learned over here. Guys, today, to continue with our class, we have a speaking practice. This is, everybody, to make, not to make a review, but to use grammar correctly in the way we learned in different levels, right? In this opportunity, guys, we have two situations. You can choose one of these situations, okay? If you want to speak about number one, great, speak about number one. If you want to speak about number two, it's okay. Well, you have to decide what activity do you want to do. First of all, guys, okay, the first activity, pay attention to instructions. Look for some information about an inspirational person for you. It can be a famous person or not. And speak about what you learned about that person. As you know, guys, throughout the history, there are many people that have been inspirational. Why do I say this, everybody? Because they have done something important in history. For example, guys, you can take as an example, well, different different people who invented something in the world. And nowadays, this is something really important. You can take into account some people that did something in history. For example, well, I remember this example, guys. There are even more examples, but I remember this example, and it's about Martin Luther King Jr., who fought, we could say that he fought for for color people, for color people rights in the USA, right? When when racism was even stronger than it is nowadays. It still continues, but by that time it was even worse than it is now. That's an example of an inspirational person that it's part of history. Also, guys, you can speak about someone that you consider was really important and that you could learn something from him or her. For example, guys, I remember once I listened to some people talking about um, I don't remember the name of the singer, but it was a girl. And oh, it was Adele, actually. I remember. So they were talking about Adele and how she became the great singer she is nowadays, and as famous and how she became as famous as she is also. Another example of a singer, guys, is Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa, when she was a little girl, she, well, people from her school told her that she wasn't good at singing, but nowadays she is a very famous person. I gave you these examples, guys, for you to take into account at the moment of thinking about an inspirational person. As I said, it can be famous. Martin Luther King is famous in history. Adele, Dua Lipa, they are famous nowadays. But you can speak about someone that is not famous, but you can share about that person. For example, you can tell me about a teacher you had and you learned a lot from that person, or from your grandfather, from your grandmother, from someone that you learned a lot. Okay, you have a lot of lessons from that person, and that you can say, okay, I learned a lot from him, from her, and nowadays this is what I can share with you. Okay, that's the first activity. I think, guys, that's well, I really like this activity. And the second activity, guys, is if you had had the opportunity to learn English earlier, when would you have started? This is kind of easy, but try to speak about your English background. For example, if I tell you about my English background, I can tell you, well, when I was at school, it was in seventh grade. I really wanted to learn English. When I was at school, I really wanted to learn English. And I said, I don't care about mathematics. I don't care about Spanish. I don't care about social studies. I want to learn English. So I paid attention to all my English classes when I was at school. I had good grades good grades in English, and an average of 7 and 8s in the rest of my subjects at school. Then everybody, when I was in 8th grade, I continued learning English. I couldn't speak very well English, but by that time I had the opportunity to apply for a scholarship. It was a scholarship for learning English, also information of technology, which is computing, and also to reinforce the practice of values. I was there for 3 years. Then I got graduated from that scholarship in 2007. Let me see. Yeah, in 2017. And then everybody in 2000. Well, actually, I got graduated in 2018. So then, guys, in that same year, I started my studies at university, and and nowadays I am still studying languages. I continued practicing and learning English, and I learned French, a little bit of French, right? And I still continue learning. I still continue studying. And that's my English background. Maybe, guys, by the moment I learned English, I was around 14 years old. And if I had had the opportunity to learn English earlier, I really would have started when I was a kid. Why? Because it would be easier. I consider that it would have been easier, and also it would have helped me to improve even more when I was at school. And then I could apply for a scholarship, and who knows, maybe I would have gone to another country to live and to work over there. I think, right? That's my opinion. But now, everybody, you will not talk about my opinion. You will talk about yourself, okay? So you can decide your situation, the situation you want to speak about, and you will have, everybody, 5 minutes to get ready now, okay?
Who's going
You
to the
can,
first?
oh, tell me, Juan.
Who is going to the first? Who's going to be the first?
Oh, we will decide that in a moment, right? But
Okay.
all of you will have 5 minutes right now to this. Well, you can start practicing, microphones off, don't worry.
Okay.
All of us will be here. We will not move to the breakout rooms in this opportunity, guys. You can practice over there. I will also turn off my microphone to avoid interruptions. Then, everybody, when 5 minutes are over, I will start listening to your presentations. Okay? Remember, you decide, one or two. Okay, good. Everybody, you will have 5 minutes from now on. If you have any question, you can text me on the chat, or you can tell me, you can open your microphone and tell me. Okay, 5 minutes starts now. Okay, everybody, time's up. So right now it's time to listen to your presentations. Remember, we have two situations. It depends on you, the one that you want to speak about. It can be number one or number two. And well, everybody, I have this wheel with your names. If your name appears on a box, everybody, you will participate today. Okay. My first volunteer, everybody, will be.
I am.
Oh, you want to be the first one?
Yeah, the roulette is going to appear. Is going to. No. Okay.
No, with this opportunity one, so you're safe. Okay. In this opportunity, our winner is Sonia. Okay. Sonia, tell me, are you ready now?
Check.
Yes.
I can pass the last one.
Oh, okay. What do you think, guys? Yes? Yes, guys, don't worry, okay? Don't worry, Sonia. You will be the last one, okay? But let me see.
Don't worry.
Well, I will
If,
close it. Just, okay.
if you don't have any problems, I would like
To be the
be the
first one.
first. Yes, yes.
Yeah, because this wheel, everybody selected Sonia again. Well, we will listen to you, Juan. Then we will select to another person to
Well,
participate, right? Well,
and I didn't prepare a presentation. I just uh, I'm I'm just going to well I'm going to talk about a movie.
okay.
Can I talk about that?
Yes, of course you can.
Of course, good. The movie, well, I believe that well, that you have watched at least one time in your life. The name of the movie is The Pursuit for Happiness. Why? Why I'm going to talk about that? Because well, that movie was a part. But I consider that it's a real motivation movie. Yes, well, to look for what you want. And this movie, well, Will Smith acted, right? And his son. So, and that movie, I consider that movie is real motivation because as as you can see, well, in this movie, the guy lost everything, lost his child, lost her wife. Well, he lost everything. Well, and well, everyone, if everyone were in this, in this, if everyone were in this case, right? Well, I don't know what's going to happen because it's easy to fall down, but it's difficult to stand up, right? But the guy, well, the guy, as the name of the movie said, pursued what she wanted, what he wanted, right? And he went to to the building, and well, and he talked with people, well, rich people, and he asked a job, but it was so difficult because uh, he didn't have any money, right? And house as well. So he don't forget the kid, right? The kid. But it's pretty, it's really hard because in the movie they sometimes they slept in the bathroom, right? And well, that part took my soul, right? And that's why and well and it's so it's so sad in my opinion. But at the end of the movie, well, uh, it, despite of the problems that he had during the movie, well, he overcome all of them, right? Overcame all of them, and well, and I consider that it's a real motivation movie, and that's why I learned I learned a little bit about that movie. So I consider that that man is not a real, uh, but I consider that it's a something that is something that you can absorb and take the best of that movie, and you put in your life. Yes. So that's all.
Well, that's pretty amazing, Juan. Thank you for sharing about this interesting movie. Actually, this is well, this is a motivational movie, and it helps a lot anyone who watched the movie um feel what maybe have the same feeling, because as you said, all the story of the movie it's really sad because of all things he lost, but at the end well he got or he how can I say this, he achieved what he was fighting for. And this is a great message for people who is fighting against different things. Well, in the case, guys, you have to well, in the case you have to carry with different things in life, for example, with studies, work, your family, and some other things. Well, it helped you a lot, guys, to see that even though we are going through different problems, different difficulties, there is a way to achieve or to change things in a certain point of life. So
Yes,
thank you, Juan, for yes, Juan, continue.
that's why I see myself on him.
Okay,
Yes,
that's why you feel so you in this case you feel identified
I
with the
see
movie.
myself on it. I mean, right? Uh, well, remove the part of the kid, right?
Yeah, of course.
But I consider that I was a really awesome movie, and it as you said before, the movie gave us a big message.
Yes, that's right. So thank you for sharing about this movie, Juan. Well, I didn't remember too much about the movie at the beginning, but it's really good to remember some important messages that we can have, in this case from movies. So pretty good. Thank you, Juan, for sharing this message. Now, everybody, give me a second. Okay, let me share my screen again, so then we can continue with our next person. As you know, guys, Sonia will be the last one. I will remove her name from the list, and then we can listen. So in that case, guys, we can listen to someone else. Let's see. Maria, she's our next volunteer. Okay. Hello, Maria. Are you ready now? Hi, Maria. Oh, well, I guess she's having troubles with her microphone, internet, or something like that. So, Marcela, it's your turn. Are you ready, Marcela?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, pretty good. Okay. Tell me, well, I don't know the activity. Which one did you choose? One or two?
One.
One. Okay. So you can start now.
Okay. In my case, in this moment, I want to talk about my dad. My dad is my best inspiration. He is a brave man who strives to support his family. He is an inspiration to me uh, since, despite the difficult, difficult situations, he never gives up. I feel happy to have him with me because he is a great motivation to keep studying. And I think one of his dreams um, um, about him is to see me graduate from university because he didn't have the opportunity to study. Um, and he always said, um, and he I have to keep studying. He is a hard working man who has taught me to always do things in the best way possible. He has told me that I must always tell the truth, and that I must fulfill everything I promise. And that's it, teacher.
Okay, great, Marcela. Thank you for your presentation. It's really good that you see someone that is really close to you as an inspiration. I mentioned different examples about famous people, but it's great that you take into account a person that is close to you. So don't worry, don't forget. I mean, don't forget that this person, in this case, your dad, really wants the best for you, and he is proud. Okay, you mentioned that then you are proud of him, and I think that he is also proud of you. Okay, because I think that that's the thing that most of people expect from us, right? We are, well, in the case when we are a the son or the daughter, so you know that our parents expect the best from us, and I know that you are doing your best, Marcela. Let's continue like that. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Very good. Thank you for your presentation. It was amazing. I really like to. I really like your the description that you said about your father. So let's continue practicing. It was nice. Thank you. Okay. Now, guys, just before we go, we will listen to Sonia. Sonia, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Okay. You can start.
Okay, I'm going to talk about my grandma. For me, she was okay, is a famous person in my life. My grandma passed away 2020 in the pandemic, but I remember her uh, for all of this, for all of those advices. I remember she took good care of the entire family, and I'm sure that everyone lives faithful in the family for her advices. And my grandma is one of the most important person in all of my family too. And for me, she was perfect in all of the sorry teacher, in all of the in her stories, because she narrates beautiful moral heights behind it, and she teaching me for the rest of our life. If I had a brainstorm in my mind, she always was patient with me, and I really appreciate her behavior and good manners to teach me. That's all.
Okay, nice. Thank you for talking about your grandmother. I'm really sorry because of the um because she passed away some years ago. I know that sometimes it's difficult to talk about that kind of situations about a person we loved. Well, we still love actually. But I really appreciate what you said about her. That for you she was perfect. She was I could say that she was a great example for you. You learn a lot from her. I will invite you to continue. Well, keep doing your best in all the areas of your life, and take all those messages, all those stories she told you in by the moment she was with you, um, and think about all those kind of things anytime you feel kind of weak. Okay, when we are weak, that's the moment when we need to remember that there are a lot of people that trust in us. So thank you, Sonia, for sharing about your grandmother. It was a great explanation about a great presentation about her. Okay, thank you for it, Sonia. Okay, well, everybody, thank you for all of your presentations. You did an amazing job. Well, guys, I have nothing to say. You are really good at English. I know, guys, we sometimes make mistakes. It's something common. We are humans, so we make mistakes. Everybody sometimes. We do things that are not correct. In this case, in English. But don't worry, guys. Practice makes perfect. So we will do our best job every day, and it will the work that we did yesterday, guys, the next day will be better. And remember that message or that thing, guys, every day. So every day, everybody, you will be better than you were yesterday. Just before we go, guys, first of all, claps for you, okay, for all of your presentations. I really appreciate that you guys, you trust, you are really confident when you speak about their situations, about a movie, about a person of our families. So thank you guys for talking about this. Right now, just before we go, everybody, congratulations, okay? You have completed the level intermediate 3, okay? Thank you, everybody, because all of you have been doing a great job during this month. Well, all of you practice, all of you continue doing the activities, and of course, you practiced as much as possible during our classes. So thank you for being here, everybody. I hope you can continue with the next level. Please, well, look at check the WhatsApp group during these days so you can continue with the next level, guys. And I don't know if I will continue with you next level, guys, but if not, it was a pleasure to be with you guys and be part of your learning progress. Okay.
But
Thank you
thanks,
for being here.
thanks for everything.
Thank
And
teacher.
it was a good pleasure. And I really appreciate your help, right?
Oh, guys, don't worry, okay? I'm so happy to help you to be part of this progress or this process, I mean. So I hope you can continue learning and improving even more, okay? Thank you for being here. I hope to see you next time. So have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Nice
Hey,
to meet you.
hey, have a good night.
Thank you. Same for you.
Have a good night. Thank you
Thank you.
for
You're welcome,
everything.
Marcela. See you. Bye-bye, guys.